Mike, I see you've got a coffee there. I figure the best compliment to a coffee is probably something like cake.
Oh, there's nothing better than cake and coffee, is there?
No, we're going to do my vanilla, coconut and almond sponge. And again, because it's a Jacq cake, it comes together pretty simply.
Two of my favourite ingredients in there, coconut and almonds. Like, I think in a cake, it's a great combination.
It truly is, because you have the beautiful creaminess of both, right?
Yeah.
But almonds are super nutritious. They're a great source of magnesium, of vitamin E. They're going to add good quality fibre to the cake, so you actually get a lot more bang for your buck than a traditional vanilla cake that has just plain flour.
So the nutritional value of the almonds in the cake still holds, yes? You're still getting the good stuff, even though it's in cake form.
Yeah.
So I'm being healthy when I eat cake.
I'm trying to make you the healthiest possible cake to go with your coffee so that we can bump up your nutrition. Look, at the end of the day, we have to live. It's still a treat, but you just don't overeat it, right? You still enjoy your cake, but you don't need to eat the whole cake. You still just have a piece and move on.
I try. Problem is I have a little piece and then I go back and have another little piece.
Yeah.
I'm the sliver cutter.
The sliver guy.
Yeah.
We all have those in our lives. So we've got our extra virgin olive oil in here with the maple syrup to sweeten, and then 4 eggs. Now, I know you're a fan of butter, so of course you could use some melted butter in place of the extra virgin olive oil. I just really like extra virgin olive oil because it adds in that antioxidant status as well as being super convenient. I would say that
you don't have to melt it.
That's right. And if you just want one less step in your baking process, then that's a really easy way to cheat your way through it, essentially. And then we just whisk these ingredients together. What's your favourite type of cake?
I love moist cakes, okay? Like, they've got to be super moist and juicy. I love a orange flourless cake.
Yum.
And I think my #1 is probably carrot cake.
Yeah, it's a goodie, the carrot cake. Yeah. I'd love to try your version of a carrot cake too.
Do you know what? I don't think I've actually made a carrot cake in years and years. You know what? My wife makes me a carrot cake every year for my birthday.
Aww,
with my kids helping. Yeah, and I just wait for that once a year.
Well, that's a good way to look forward to it, I think.
Exactly.
All right, this is looking pretty good. So let's get ourselves a wooden spoon or anything else that we can stir with, really. Doesn't matter too much for me. And then we'll add in our desiccated coconut. Put you to work.
Oh,
nice coffee.
I'm enjoying watching you hustle, Jacq.
And then you can go ahead and add in the almond meal. Now, almond meal's quite different to almond flour, so don't confuse the two because you won't get the same result. The almond flour is much drier, whereas with the almond meal, because it's the ground almonds, you'll get those beautiful fats, which is what makes this cake so delicious and rich and moist.
Moist.
Yeah.
Yeah. People don't like me to use that word moist, but some things are just moist, you know?
Right.
And cakes and using almond meal makes it moist.
That's right.
All right, I think I've pushed my luck now, right?
And arrowroot flour to finish, which will just make it lighter and fluffier, so it's not so dense, because often when there's almond meal in cakes, it can become a little bit more dense. That's the nature of the fats. But when we get some arrowroot in there, it just makes it that little bit fluffier.
And if you didn't have arrowroot, could you use something like baking powder or something like that to give it a bit of a lift?
Yeah, I mean, we've used baking powder in it.
Yeah.
You could also, I mean, you could leave it out, essentially. Use a little bit of extra baking powder and you would have probably a more dense cake and still taste great, you know. The rest of the ingredients are going to make it taste beautiful. So now we'll get it straight into our tin. You really have been able to kick back on this.
I know. Do you want me to hold the bowl? Do you want me to do something?
It's okay.
Just enjoy my double espresso.
Do you know, there's some days in the kitchen where we're together and we make each other work, and today I'm just letting you kick back and enjoy your coffee.
I'm trying to save a little bit till the cake's baked.
Oh, that'll be a tough one. Okay, all our batter's in. Our oven's preheated to 180 degrees. We're going to pop this in for 25 to 30 minutes, and that's the perfect time just to put your feet up, relax,
and finish my coffee.
And have a coffee. The cake's had time to cool in the tin, so let's get it plated up before that coffee gets cold. There you go.
Nice.
It's cooked beautifully. It's not a huge cake, but because of the nature of the ingredients being, you know, fat rich, those almonds. You don't need stacks of it. I'm just gonna give it a little drizzle of maple syrup to give it some shine to the top.
Feed me, Jacq, feed me.
Yeah. Let's cut it and see what it's like inside. So I've made this for a kid's birthday party, our kid's birthday party. And I've done a double batch and popped some ricotta in the middle with fresh blueberries, and then I've drizzled chocolate through it as well and over the top, and it's worked a treat. Beautiful.
That's beautiful. Gorgeous.
That's all you need. So a vanilla, coconut and almond cake. I swear it is as good as the original that you'd eat, but with much healthier ingredients, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it too.
Can I have a bite?
Yes, you can.
Moist, juicy, the coconut's prominent, the almonds rich and nutty, and it's a delicious cake, guys. Beautiful.
Easy one for the family, easy for you guys to do at home.